to rise up to fulfill our calling, we can see him heal our hearts, our families, our churches, and our land. It's time to join a new movement of men who long to see what God will do with the awakening of his kingdom men who lead their families and infiltrate the culture as kingdom citizens. Men who proudly and victoriously wear our crowns and are used by God to crown the next generation with kingdom values. Dr. Tony Evans, Dallas, Texas. Part 1. Awakening Biblical Manhood. Chapter 1. Chosen for the Challenge. A kingdom man is the kind of man that when his feet hit the floor each morning, the devil says, "Oh crap, he's up." When I first wrote that line to open my book, Kingdom Man, nearly 10 years ago, I had no idea how deeply I would be put to the test in living it out. But on New Year's Eve, 2019, I was scheduled to preach like I always do to usher in the new year. But this night was unlike past New Year's Eves. Typically, these services ring loudly with cheer, great music, laughter, and fun. We hold 2 services so that thousands upon thousands can come. We always end the second service with a countdown to the new year right at midnight. But this night was different. This night stared me straight in the face, daring me to stay down. I had lain in my bed for the better part of that entire day, as well as the previous one. All lights had been turned out, curtains were closed, and I had pulled the covers up to my chin. My empty stare reflected the empty ache inside. From time to time, one of the kids would come into the room to check on me and see if I needed anything to eat or drink. I did not. They asked me if I had gotten any sleep. I had not. They reminded me that I needed to try. I disagreed, because all I needed right then was my wife. But Lois had gone on to be with the Lord just the morning before. She'd asked me to let her go weeks earlier, since she could tell her time had come. And I had sat by her bed, weeping as I told her I could not. But a few more weeks of witnessing her suffer through the effects of the cancer that ravaged her once vibrant life brought me to my knees. I relented. I surrendered. I told my bride, of 49.5 years, I would let her go this time. I told her she could go now and be with her parents, whom in this final stage of her transition she had seen appear in our room from time to time. I told her she could go be with Jesus, whom she loved so much that she had asked us to write his name down just because it made her happy to see it. I told her she could go get the award that the angels she had found the strength to tell us had said she was about to receive. An award, she said a few days before she died. They are going to give me an award. Lois was ready, even if I was not. I took comfort, though, knowing that she had been shown tremendous love, and had taken great joy in our family surrounding her throughout her final months on earth. She had never been left alone. By and large, my work schedule had come to a near halt for the bulk of an entire year so that I could be there with her every step of the way. Each treatment, each doctor visit, each new meal of health-promising potential, each prayer, each day, each tear. She had become my sole focus. She had become our sole focus as a family. But now here I was, alone in a room I had shared with my best friend for decades.